Hey everyone. So I am currently ranked 4th in Dark Visions and I am using a little bit of a secret strat. So yeah, as you might guess, today is, it's not Monday. Let me just quickly show you. It's Tuesday already, as can be seen from this one, 7th day. And I'm not going to upload this video on today's Tuesday because I do intend to rank highly for once. So whenever this strat actually leaks to the general public, I will release this video. But if all goes according to plan and nobody actually finds out how to do this boss in 16 turns properly, that is, yeah, this video releases once Dark Visions is over. So let me show you the team. It is a light team. And there is a trick to doing this boss and you will see which one it is. So let me preface this with one very, very important thing here. This is a super expensive build. This cannot be done if you don't have EX plus 3 Orin. EX plus 3 Orin is a must have. Without it, don't do it. You're not gonna make it. And you will see why later in the run, at pretty much the end of it, why you won't be able to replicate this with an EX plus 2 or lower Orin. Another thing is you need at least 4 sources of Nephesite. 5 is even easier, but you at least need 4. So let's go through the gear. Tetra Sylphid is built for holy damage, and yes, we are using holy on her. That is the whole reason why we are on a holy team, by the way. So she has the good stuff equipped. A lot more stuff here. And she's using Olivera's. I recently got Olivera, so I'm very happy about that. Olivera's vision card. And in Brave Shift, where she will reside for most of the turns, she has Sword of Kings, Cannon's Blade, which enables dual wield. And yeah, a lot of stuff, as you can see. LB fill mostly, so that's pretty decent. Next up, Blue Mage Fina. Blue Mage Fina is here for passive provoke. She also has Sword of Kings equipped. And she has 400% ice resistance. And she's using this vision card from Lara for the final turn mainly. Brave Shift gear is identical with one change. She's using Yeti combat style. We will need this at the very end of this fight. Let me just quickly answer someone. All right, so sorry. So she's wearing Yeti combat style, but she's gonna chain on the final turn. Next up is Louise. Base form has another source of Nephesite. As you can see, we are already at 3. Some LB fill, equip staff, her own vision card. In Brave Shift, she's using a lot of DPS gear, as you can see. Pretty good stuff. And she is at maxed out magic. 275 fairy. I wasn't quite able to get her up to 300. I probably could, though. I probably could, actually, but she doesn't really deal the most damage on the team. Let me quickly show or check whether I could do more. Technically, yes. Proof of growth is not enough. It's 10 too little, but it's an upgrade, so to speak. I hate these 40% materials. I probably could go for... Yeah, I can go for battle intelligence. So let's go battle intelligence, I guess. That way we do get the 300 fairy killer. Alright, and her own vision card. You don't need Aurora Spoon. The only reason why I'm wearing Aurora Spoon is for the 60% magic. So she caps. Next up, Angela. Base form, dual wielding with Aurora Scarf and Behemoth Synergy. but trust me, by the time we need Carbuncle, she's gonna have it ready. Own Vision Card and in Brave Shift geared towards DPS. Now, I still don't have powers. Maybe I should have bought the Legacy Bundle. That way I could not use her own Trustmaster and instead use the Dark Vision's Rod. It's a DPS loss for sure for me. It's unfortunate, but so be it. She has 275 Fairy Killer maxed LB, which is fine. It's about right. Yeah, if I am gonna get powers as STMR or powers in general sometime down the line, I will definitely, before Dark Vision ends, I will swap this out and have a go at it. It's a lot easier that way. All right, so here are the abilities. Okay. Next up is Lara. I'm sorry, my voice. Base form, lots of LB fill. She is maxed LB fill rate, maxed LB fill per turn, 100% evasion. She doesn't need the evasion, it's just nice to have. So these are the abilities. She also has Nephesite, that is number 4. Or is it 4? Yeah, it's 4. So yeah. And these are her equipment slots in the Brave Shift, Blue Mage Venus Dress, Photon Core. So we got the good stuff. She is at 300 Fairy, 300 LB. And these are the abilities. Now, technically speaking, I probably... No, I couldn't. Nope, it won't work. Can't substitute out Blue Mage's Venus Dress for more killers. It's fine though. All right. And lastly, we got Oren, own vision card, using death penalty. It is worth it to wear a gun. And I might change this if I actually see this going to be rank 1 strat, which it probably is. I will STMR mock a second Lara STMR for more attack power. It's gonna be worth it though. So yeah, this is his gearing, lots of good stuff as you can see. And yeah, Oren is... Oh, that is why. Yeah, so my Oren right now is at 250 LB damage. I am waiting until Thursday to get my second Yuna STMR. And once I have it, I will slap it on Oren for the 50% LB damage increase. But for the time being, I don't have it yet, but I will very, very soon. Okay. And that is it. Right, let me make a quick cut and I'll be right back. All right, let's get this going. Important part, Carbuncle on Angela. Keep that in mind. All right, so I hope you guys are ready for a very long run because this is 16 turns. And it's probably one of the last times I'm doing this because 16 turns. I'm already dreading the fact how long this is going to take. So we're going to start this off with Angela and Lara limiting. Oren is going to guard. He's going to guard for about 2/3 of the whole fight, by the way. Aerith is going to Nephesite. Pina is going to triple bursting cheer. And Jeez Louise is going to do 4 times Ionic. So let's do this. And this will easily fill up most of the LB gauge for the party. Lara a little bit short, but that's fine. We'll handle this. Alright, so we're gonna repeat Orange the guards. Fina is going to triple bursting cheer, total peace, and mind blast. Yep. So let's do Angela first. Louise is going to double Ionic, Firepower, and Firestarter. I don't like the look of it, but whatever. Aerith is going to wish to save the planet and Fire M. But first, let's Send Lara before actually anything hits him. Good. Let's send Arif. All nice. Okay, Athena absorbs or resists the ice attack. Good. Now on this very turn, turn 3, we'll have Angela do reflect on herself. Athena is going to re-raise on Angela, thus reflecting it onto the boss. And that is how you go beyond turn 4, by the way. And yeah, Louise is going to quad Ionic. Oren is still going to guard. Lara is going to base form and Nephesite. And Aerith is going to Nephesite. Alrighty. Okay, all LBs are done that have to be done. Good. Alright, so Angela's going to limit, Lara's going to... No, she's not. Lara is going to manufacture it, but first of all, the first thing to do is we need to kill a boss. So what we're gonna do is Flame Fang, the first one to go is Angela. Let's have a go in. Wait. Send Aerith. Angela defeated the boss for us. We are triggering the first threshold, but because we killed the boss, we can ignore the threshold. So Oren is going to do his SLB. The order is important because everything that is happening now has to happen after the fact that the boss died. Fina uses Imperil. If you don't have her on the specific Esper or don't have it, you can use Crazy Day, for example. That also works. So Imperil on the boss. Let me see. Louise is going to 3 times Ionic and Firepower. Okay, so let's send these in. You should drop the boss to, oh yeah, 56. Okay, that's fine though, that's fine. All right. And on turn 4, 6, 12, I believe, or so, the boss does his boost. So yeah, killing the boss right now is pretty much almost impossible, but we will make it work. Turn 5, we are going to do Dispelga on the boss to remove all our things, such as perils, etc. Aerith is going, because we're going to do the chain mission now, or the chain score. So triple Flame Fang, Ardent, Louise Brave Shift, and Quartz Bolting Strike. Angela shifted back to base, so that's fine. And triple Hotshot on Lara. Orange just guards. Okay. And this should be a comfortable 100 something chain. Okay, perfect. No damage taken. All right, turn 6. Aerith, Nephesite, Fina, Brave Shift and Nephesite. Louise, Quad Ionic in base form. Angela is not going to do anything. Lara is going to Nephesite, and Orange just guards. Alright. And now, this is a turn where the boss deals Ultima, Banishka, and Freeze. We are Nephesiting all 3 of them. Done. Turn 7. We are going to deal some damage to the boss. I want him a little bit lower, but still above 50%. So first of all, we're going to cap. Start Angela, send Oren. Oh geez, I messed this one up. Let's do that again, shall we? I forgot to brave shift Angela, so that was my mistake. That's the only upside I'll give SLB units. You can't forget about brave shifting them. But other than that, SLB units are bad. Like, I realized how bad SLB units were when I tried to maximize or optimize my 4-turn strat, and there is no way to optimize this even further anymore, because SLB units are inherently bad. Like Titus, for example, my 4-turn strat, he does literally nothing for 2 out of or half of the turns. There's only one turn he's useful for Carbuncle, the other one is for his SLB. And there are 2 turns technically where he could use Nephesite, but I don't have a second Nephesite materia, so yeah. SLB units, huh? They're bad. They're really bad. The fun part is we're not even half done with this run. And we are already 8 minutes into this part of the video. Okay. So LB and Angela brave shifted LB. We won't deal too much damage here, truth be told, but every little bit helps. So quad flame fang. Let me just make sure. Yep. Alright, so let's do this properly. Send Angela and Oren. Let's wait for this. Send Arif. 2%. That is decent. The lower the better. Alright, so Nephesite on Fina and Lara. And Quad Ionic on Louise. We don't want to bring the boss below 50% because that's when the AI changes and the light attacks become dark attacks. So there's that threshold to keep in mind, but we are highly unlikely to push that threshold anyway. Okay, turn 7. We are solely doing the Fire Amp here. Fina Nephesite and Lara Nephesite, so we can just repeat these two. Ardent Prayer. Louise also does her Oran Guards. Louise does Quad Ionic. Alright, well, I'll be with Angela right away. And then do Ardent Prayer. Alright. Kaboom. Easy. Turn 9. We're getting closer. Arif is going to do her Rod Imperil. Fina is going to do Light Imperil to the boss. That's the correct one, right? Yeah, 125. She doesn't have any better one. Nope. Okay. Louise uses Nephesite this turn. Angela does Reflect on herself. Lara Nephesite. And Oren base form LB. Okay, let's do this. Turn 10. 6 more turns to go. Alright, so Oren Guards on this turn. Fina is going to re-raise, which is going to be reflected. Aref is going to fire amp. Louise does brave shift. Double ionic, disarming and neutralizing. Angela does her fire amp. Let me do this properly though. Triple fire amp. Let's send her first. And Lara does Nephesite. Alrighty. We are setting this up for the next boss kill. The boss only dies 3 times this fight. Alright. Easy peasy. Turn 11. Now, this one's tricky. I would suggest doing Lara first, or else the boss might die. So Lara first, 90% breaks. Oren still guards. Well, no, the 90% thing is later down the line, so it doesn't matter when you do this with Lara, it's fine. But you should do this in an order such that you get a lot of LB again on Lara. So double bursting cheer and total peace. Let me see. Arif is going to limit as well in base form. Louise does base form, triple ionic and fire starter. And Angela just auto attacks. Okay, so we start off with Arif. Alright. That way we can fill up a lot of LP gauge, as you can see. There we go. Turn 12. This is another turn where we need full Nephesite. So, Arif, Fina and Louise will Nephesite this turn. So Nephesite, Nephesite, Nephesite. Angela auto attacks. Lara does triple hot shot. And Oren just guards. SLB units, huh? Who said they were cool and good? I certainly didn't. So there's another almighty guard. And because we're killing on turn 16, we do want to get rid of it. And we are getting rid of it on this very turn. And this is another reason you need super, super strong gear to get through all of this. Alright, so what we're gonna do is Crowning Veil, which is also a 150% Fairy Killer buff. Angela is going to Brave Shift and Limit. Lara is going to Brave Shift and Limit. And Oren is going to SLB, while Arif is going to Quad Flame Fang. Okay. So we'll send in Angela and Oren first. Wait. Send. Alright. I'm always nervous on this turn. Alright, so the boss revives. That's cool. And now Louise Brave shifts. Triple Ionic. And Gun in Peril. And now we have to be very, very careful because the boss is pretty much just as he is on turn 1 to 4. No buffs whatsoever. And because we killed it right now, the boss pretty much skips the turn. Alright, turn 14. The order here is super important. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna base form Lara. First of all, Oren, Wind Imperil onto the boss. Second or third, depending, but it's second. I'm gonna do quad this time. It's going to be Angela with Hotshot. Hoping that we get a few crystal drops on Lara. That'd be really, really good. One more, please. Okay, that is excellent. That is really good. We can now volatile ammunition, because I don't want to do this last. Because as you can see, she deals a lot of damage already. A little bit too much for my liking, but it's fine. Alright, that was third. Now fourth is going to be Louise, who's going to double Ionic, Firestarter, and Spirit Break. Fifth is Blue Mage Fina. I just saw a mistake in my sheet, but it's fine. Fina is going to triple Light Imperil onto the boss. Let's wait for this to finish. And that last is Aerith with her Limit Burst. Now, one thing I'm seeing right now... No, it's fine. We're gonna have to do this. Alright. One could argue that I could switch around Aerith's turn 15 and turn 14. Turn 15, she's gonna do Rod Imperil and the Fire Amp. But it shouldn't matter at all. Okay. Turn 15. We're almost done, guys. I swear. Turn 15. Aerith is going to do double Wish to Save the Planet and Fire Amp. Fina is going to do Nephesite. Louise is going to do the Nephesite. Angela is going to do Carbuncle. Lara does triple Hot Shot. As you can see, so much damage. And Oren does his Magnus Guardian's Duty. And this is it. We are safe at turn 16. There is nothing that the boss could do to harm us on this very turn. Everything is Nephesited. There we go. All right. Here we are. Only half an hour in or so. Anyway, let's do this. Pistol Barrage. True Ancient Curse. Brave Shifting Louise. For quad, Bolting Strike. And Aerith. Shift back for Holy. Yeah, I think, now that I think about this, it's better probably to switch around Aerith's turn 14 and 15. It should be better, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely better to shift turn 14 and 15 for Aerith, so... Anyway, so the way this goes is pretty much I send in Angela. Well, Aerith first of all has to target our own. I have a macro for 4,200 milliseconds. The reason why I'm having 4,200 is because my PC is overly slow. You probably realized throughout the video a lot of huge FPS drops. My PC cannot handle portrait mode recording, and this directly translates into the game's performance such that I have to pretty much double every single delay. This should usually be a 2100 millisecond delay between Aerith, Angela, and Oren going in and then sending the chainers. I have to make this 4200. Anyway, let me make a quick cut unless in case something goes wrong, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, nothing changed. Let's give this one a go and see how we do. Last time I did this was 4.4 billion. Alright, Send. We're gonna wait for this to build. Send Lara. Oh yes, 75 chain, that is perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. So that one worked flawlessly even. Let me see the damage. Yeah, yeah, that looks good. 4.6 billion pretty much. A slight increase. I like it. I like it very much. And I will do more damage once my Oran... Oh, oh Angela, oh Angela. Why can't you do good things to me? Let me see how much Angela did last time around, just for comparison's sake. I have it on my other screen right now, I think. Or do I not? No, I don't. Feels bad, man. I think Angela did, on my last run, did 4.8 billion. But Oren did more. Arif did a little bit more. Lara has up, can swing up to 1.5 billion, so. But anyway, this looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, honestly. Alright, there it is. No high score for me. And I will run this one more time, but I didn't change in ranking because the top 4, yeah, very close to Tofu. Resnut is also... I know that Resnut is using the same strat, so I need a little bit more DPS or gear to catch up. But yeah, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said again, this is not for the faint of heart. This is a full veteran strat that is not easily replicatable. Anyway, have a nice rest of the day whenever this video comes out. I have no clue when I'm gonna upload this video. Like I said, it's probably going to be at the very end of Dark Visions, truth be told. I want to keep this a secret for as long as possible. See ya then, bye bye.